Hi guys! The CBN has extended the deadline for spending old notes. That was slightly anticlimax. Germans are suing Twitter for not taking down anti-Semitic tweets. Facebook has rolled out the red carpet for Donald Trump's return, and the Tecno Phantom X2 is here, as is the Samsung S23 series. My name is Buki Amosun, and I will bring you details right after this. After taking a firm stand on the January 31st deadline for old naira notes to remain legal tender, CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele over the weekend announced a 7-day grace period, beginning from February 10th to February 17th, 2023. In a statement, Emefiele said the Apex Bank had sought and obtained Mr. President's approval for a 10-day extension of the initial deadline, January 31st to February 10th, to allow for the collection of more old notes legitimately held by Nigerians. After February 10th, a 7-day grace period ending on February 17th would be all the time Nigerians have to deposit or spend old 200, 500, and 1,000 naira notes. Meanwhile, the CBN governor and some bank directors have been threatened with an arrest by leader of House of Reps, Femi Gbajabiamila, for their refusal to honor his invitation over the scarcity of the newly designed naira notes. While that is brewing, the CBN has launched a new product called AfriGo, the first African central bank-led national domestic card scheme. The bank says the new card will help to reduce operating costs, charges, and preserve foreign exchange in the country. The CBN governor also revealed that the bank will bar payment of charges for domestic transactions from the Nigerian foreign exchange market at some point in the very near future. Elsewhere, two organizations are suing Twitter in Germany on grounds that the social media platform did not take down 6 tweets that attacked Jews and denied the Holocaust, even after they were reported for violating community guidelines. According to reports, after Elon Musk acquired the platform in October 2022, the posts were made public, but he hasn't brought up the case in his tweets like German Twitter users expected. Germany has laws against both anti-Semitism and Holocaust denial, and Twitter has been blamed for not taking action fast enough to bring down tweets flagged as anti-Semitic. Other big social networks like Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok have faced similar accusations as well. Speaking of social media, Meta has announced that it is reinstating former US President Donald Trump's account on Facebook and Instagram after a 2-year ban, calling the ban an extraordinary decision taken in extraordinary circumstances. Meta issued a press release on its website last week, announcing it would allow Trump return to its platform in the coming weeks. The company went further to say, like any other Facebook or Instagram user, Mr. Trump is subject to Facebook's community standards, but he now also faces heightened penalties for repeat offenses. While Facebook reiterates the reason for suspending Trump's account because he praised people engaged in violence at the Capitol on January 6, 2021, the company states that in the event that Mr. Trump posts further violating content, the content will be removed and he will be suspended for between 1 month and 2 years, depending on the severity of the violation. And before we go, Tecno has launched the Phantom X2 that possesses the first ever camera-grade retractable portrait lens. According to Tecno, a retractable portrait lens means you would not need a digital camera as it is in your pocket. The Phantom X2 is set to give crisp, clear images with a 32-megapixel selfie camera and a 64-megapixel back camera. Besides the camera, the Tecno Phantom X2 will sport a 4nm flagship processor, enabling the device to function without any lag. The phone will also come with 12GB plus 256GB of PC-level large memory and a battery capacity of 5,160 mAh with a 45-watt supercharger. Meanwhile, Samsung is gearing for the official launch of the Galaxy S23 series this February. At the S23 launch, Samsung will debut the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor on all 3 devices in the new series, a 200-megapixel main camera lens, and a rather high price point of between $799 and $1,199. And that's all for me for today. Thank you for watching. My name is Buki Amosun, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.